Hey guys, welcome back to Good Moral Tactical. This is Colton. Today we got a really special guest. So we have the owner of Catawba Valley Armory to talk about all of his suppressors. So I'm going to go ahead and bring him on and we're going to start talking about these products. Come on over, Tommy.
Hey,
what's up, man? Yeah. All right. So talk us through how old is Catawba Valley Armory, how you guys got your start.
We've been doing it for 14 years now.
All right.
We got our start working on guns just like everybody else. Decided to get in the suppressor market, got our FFL SOT, and just dived into the design.
Awesome. So I know you have 4 different ones that you've kind of brought here for us today. Which was the very first can that you developed?
The Coyote was the first can that we developed. We spent probably 2.5 years on that can, going through different baffle designs.
Yep.
The reason that can came to life is because we were doing a lot of coyote hunting this time.
Okay.
And the primary reason for that was flash mitigation.
Yep.
We wanted to control as much flash as we could in the smallest package that we could. And in doing so, we ended up with a can that moved gas in a really efficient way. We got no back pressure from it, and we ended up with a really good low dB rating for it. We got the best of all 3 worlds.
Yeah.
And we're going for one.
Okay. And that's this one right here, if I'm correct. Yep. So now a lot of people, when they see this, they're going to think that it's a K can. Is that the truth, or?
That's the concern and the popular misconception. K stands for Kurz. It's a German word for short. And typically what happens is people will assume that we took a Badger and shortened it. Well, the Badger came along much later than the Coyote did.
Okay.
The Coyote was our first can, and we designed it to compete with full-size cans. That is our 5.56 gas gun can.
Okay, and that's this one right here, right?
No, this one, the Coyote.
Or sorry, the Badger, I meant. So this is the Badger right here?
Yeah, the Badger was the reason the Badger came about is because I had customers with 22 250s and 22 Creedmoors, and that's a lot more gas to handle.
Yep.
And these guys asked for a can that had more internal volume to handle those, so we built that. That can works phenomenal on bolt-action rifles. It still moves gas well. You'll get a little more gas out of that can because it was designed for bolt actions, but even on ARs, it still works great.
Okay. Yeah. And then after the Badger, what did you come out with after that?
That would have been the Direwolf.
Direwolf.
Yeah.
And so this is your big 30 cal cam,
that is,
right?
Yep.
And we have this on a 308 for today, right?
Yes.
All right. And then after the Direwolf, I think you have the one that I'm most interested in, the Jackal, right? And that's on the MP5 that we have down there.
Jackal's a big hit.
And so that's 9mm and then also 300 Blackout subs.
That's correct. And
right.
We also have customers that run them on large center fires like 308s and 300 Win Mags. They're not optimum for that, but if you're hunting with them and you don't want to add a bunch of weight, you can use it. It will handle it.
Awesome. All right. So we're going to go ahead and go out onto the range with all of these cans. You can hear it for yourself on the camera and just show you the lineup essentially. So, all right, guys. So we are going to go ahead and start with Unsuppressed on just a standard AR-15 223. Then we're going to go to Suppressed afterwards. All right, and now we're going to go Suppressed. I mean, for 5.56, that is definitely one of the quieter cans that I've ever shot. I don't have nearly as much ringing in my ear as I have from like that rugged suppressor that I was showing you earlier. So that's, all right, now we're going to go ahead and hit the Badger on the same rifle. All right, so same thing. It is meant more for bolt action guns because of how they developed it lengthwise, and It's a little marginally better than the Coyote just because of how it's designed with that extra length and the way that the gas happens. But Tommy says that if you put this on a bolt action, it is much better. All right, so now we're gonna do bolt action 223 with the Badger. This is unsuppressed. Now we're gonna get the Badger on here. All right, now this is with the Badger. I mean, just nothing next to the ear. I really like it. The weight is not that heavy on here, especially this being a shorter barreled rifle. I don't feel a lot of shifting going from that Coyote to the Badger on this one. So we're gonna go ahead and get a 16-inch AR-15 now and go through the same thing, unsuppressed, then put the Coyote on it, Badger, see what you guys think. All right. So now we're going to move on to this 16-inch unsuppressed and then move on to the different cans. All right, so now we got the Coyote on here. We're going to do the same thing. Oh my gosh. That calmed down the muzzle brake significantly just on that Coyote. So now we're going to go ahead and get the Badger on here, do the same thing. All right, now we got the Badger. Oh yeah. So with having that extra length and just a little bit more weight on there for the 16-inch, personally, I feel like this helped me keep it a little bit flatter. The sound suppression was really well. If I was just running this as kind of like a battle rifle or something like that, definitely my option for this. Coyote competition or just taking it out to plank, Coyote was definitely fantastic on this 16-inch. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to one of the other cans. I think we'll do the Jackal next. All right, guys, so now we're gonna do an MP5 and 9mm. This is 115 grain unsuppressed. I can get it going. All right, so now we got the suppressor on here. Now we're gonna go with the 147 grain. Now we're gonna go suppressed. Oh my gosh, I could shoot that all day. All right, so now we got 300 Blackout off of a Jackal. We're gonna go ahead and start unsuppressed, move our way up through the different 30 cal cans. Now we got the Jackal on the Jackal. That's crazy. A little bit of first round pop on that one. So this is the Direwolf on 300 Blackout. All right, so now we got 308, 175 grain OTMs. Now we're gonna go ahead and get that Direwolf on here. All right, so now we got that Direwolf on here. See how it sounds. Oh my gosh. Wow, sir. Holy cow. I was like literally going deaf, even with Ear Pro. That's nothing. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, so that is the full lineup of everything that they had. I mean, I'm impressed, man. Like, the just sound quality of what each can had was spectacular. The Coyote, what you said about it working on the gas guns was just spectacular. And the fact that that was your first can that you developed and had it on the lineup and how well it did, fantastic. Especially when we were running it on my competition rifle, being able to have something on the end, give a little bit of suppression, but not add all that weight on there.
Sure.
Great to run it. And then going up to that Badger, the Badger on the AR was nice, but when we did it on that bolt action, I mean, you couldn't even hear anything up here at your ear. Everything was downrange. You just heard it hit the targets and slight crack, nothing else. I don't think we had a bit of can pop on anything until we got to the 300 Blackout on the Jackal. But I mean, that's kind of to be expected when you're going out of a 9mm can. That's not really what it's built for. It can do the subs, but the Direwolf was definitely better for that 300 Blackout going on to the Direwolf, and that extra length on there. It was silly shooting the 300 Blackout with the Direwolf. A lot of fun. And so I think that these are awesome. And then this is your packaging for everything, right? So if you guys want to come in here, this is the packaging. If you were to order something from Catawba Valley Armory, it comes in a box just like this. This is the Direwolf. Comes with the direct thread adapter.
The direct thread,
right?
5X24 direct thread.
And then you said that it has an insert with instructions and a wrench out of there. Super simple box. Nothing convoluted out of there.
Yep.
So I'm impressed. I can say there are at least 2, probably 3 cans that I would definitely add into my arsenal from you guys. The Jackal, Direwolf, probably the whole thing. What am I kidding? But
it's a hard choice to make.
Thank you guys for tuning in. If you have any questions, go ahead and throw it into the comments, or just reach out to Tommy at Catawba Valley and he'll be able to answer anything for you. We appreciate your time. Thank you. Well.